I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. I ain't gotta say too much. We about an hour away from kickoff. And the bottom line is, will the standard be set? Huh? Will the tone be set? We know the disrespect is there. People still talking. People still disrespecting, huh? Saying Bama's gone, the dynasty is over. Kalen DeBoer can't get it done. A lot to prove, a lot of respect to take back. You hear me? One bad year. One bad year, they saying it's all over. They disrespecting the program, huh? Disrespecting you, DeBoer. Disrespecting the players, huh? Calling them soft. Saying it's not Bama don't got the same mystique. Saying it's not the Bama of old. No standard is there. Well, I say kill that noise, bruh. I say forget all that. And I say set the tone starting today at 3:30. Different times depending on what time zone you're in, correct? But at the end of the day, this is the moment. This is the time, and the time is now, homie. This game here, very important. Bama can't go in there sleep, can't go in there lacking, or they're going to get sent home packing with a L. Would be a horrible way to start the season. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it. We as Bama fans know, media knows, et cetera, et cetera. The college football world knows if Bama were to lose this game, horrific start to the season, heavy. Everyone who's been talking, disrespecting, would have every right to continue to do so, homie. But I don't think that's happening. Matter of fact, I know that's not going to happen, bro. A win and a dominant win. Now you go wherever you go in there and get the win. A win is a win is a win, baby. Heavy. But at the end of the day, I think this will and should be a domination. A lot of jaw jacking, a lot of talking and yapping, especially from their quarterback. Yeah, they quarterback. We talk about keys to victory. We know exactly what Florida State is going to do. If you're Kane Womack, you know exactly what Florida State is going to try to do to your defense. Tim Keenan out, one of your juggernauts up front, but that's why you have depth. That's why you have a great recruiting class, huh? That's why you develop players, freshmen, sophomores, etc. Lean on your linebacking core. Yeah, lean on your linebacking core, bro. Lawson, Jefferson, etc. True experience, true vets. Lean on your secondary, baby. You know what I mean? Experience sophomores. I don't care if they were freshmen last year. The experience that they received last year, they're like seniors now. Bottom line. You hear me? One of the keys to victory, neutralize the quarterback in their run game. You stop their running game, you stop their quarterback, they have nothing. You know what I mean? I don't know too much about this quarterback. I know he liked to run his damn mouth, and he's really strictly a runner, not a great pocket passer, not a great reading the field quarterback, et cetera, et cetera. He wants to run. He will look to run. You know they're going to come in and try to get the run game going, try to attack Bama in the trenches. Trenches will be very important all around, offensively and defensively, right? Dominate the trenches, bang in the trenches, win the trenches, bro. Period. If you watch an Ohio State game, you see the goal line stand they just made, it's about trenches. And just watching Texas and Ohio State, they weren't super. They don't look super overly impressive. You hear me? Bama right there with them. Bama can bang with them and any other team in the land. And you talking about the number 1 and number 3 team in the country, allegedly. They got Bama at 8. You hear me? But nothing too impressive. But one thing is the trenches. So we're going to see how much improved the Bama trenches are, how physical they are, right? How ready and prepared they are. You must have quarterback protection. Ty Simpson must be protected. No, we know he's a mobile quarterback. He can move around. He can scramble. That's a plus. But at the end of the day, we need to see damn near perfection from this line. Run game. You must get the run game going, right? You got an injury from your starter. One of your starters is out. What does that mean? Step up. Bama is stacked at the running back position, homie. You hear me? Heavy. Bottom line, so it's no excuses. No excuses. This is the time. This is the standard. This is where you show the world, homie. It starts today. The revenge tour starts today. How could players not be hyped for this game, homie? How could you not be turned up for this game, homie? One of the superstars, leaders on Bama now, right? Ryan Williams. He said it himself. It's a revenge tour. Why not come out there? Why not come out there and dominate? From the first snap to the last snap, first quarter to the fourth quarter, right? Domination. Leave no questions, no doubting, no debating. This is it. This is what you've been waiting for 8 months to get back on the field, revamping everything, right? Preparing for the season, putting the hard work in, fourth quarter program, spring practice, training camp, scrimmages going up against each other, huh? You get to punch somebody else in the mouth and break them. That should be the main objective of the day, right? Break them boys. Huh? Break their ass from the first snap. Oh, they think they got a chance. They think they got a fighter's chance, homie. You think Florida State respect you? No. That's why that quarterback doing all the yapping. He should be punched and hit in his mouth early, dog. Early, you hear me? Not a dirty play, but a physical, great football play, baby, and make him feel it, rattle him early. I guarantee you hit him in the mouth, he will break, and his whole team will fall with him, dog. Domino effect. Tired of quarterbacks talking, feeling freely, feeling comfortable to speak and disrespect this defense, huh? Kane Womack, it's on you, boy. Is your team prepared? Or is your personnel ready? Have you studied your personnel? Are you prepared and ready and willing and to put them in the best position to perform at their maximum level? We're going to see. Kalen DeBoer, is your team locked in? Is your team prepared, homie? We saw the same situation play out badly last year when the quarterback from Vanderbilt, Pavia, yapping, he capping and yapping again too. That's some more business to deal with in October. We'll get to that business when we get there. But right now, 1 week at a time, focus on the goal at hand, mission at hand. It's Florida State, dog. You going into their territory, the crowd going to be loud. Shut their ass up early, homie. Huh? Shut them up. Make them feel it. But they really think they're going to beat y'all around yonder. Huh? People have forgotten this is still Bama, bro. Yeah. The standard is the standard, bro. But the whole world has forgotten about that. So it's time for y'all boys to remind them, period. Ryan and Grubb, we need you on your A game. Ryan and Grubb, we need you to unleash this explosive receiving core, tight end core, et cetera, et cetera. He's the man for the job, period. I expect major success from this offense, man. No more Nick Sheridan. No more being predictable, huh? You talk about a guy who coached at the highest level with the Seattle Seahawks. And I got to reiterate it. He did a pretty good damn job while he was there. You hear me, homie? I still don't understand why he was fired, bro. Now you put him with great receivers, Bernard, Williams, Horton, solid tight end room, solid running back room, improved offensive line. Yeah, O-line, what are you made of? Proctor, did you get stronger, homie? Are you about it, fool? What does the interior look like? All season, it's going to come down to the trenches where the games are won. The trenches are going to set the tone. You know? It's just what it is, man. So this is it. This is the crossroad. All people may say, oh, it's just the first game, boom, boom. No, it's much bigger than the first game, bro. Heavy. And this ain't like the NFL, right? Where you can afford to lose to a bad team and you got 16 more games to make the playoffs or make a push, make a run. Now, college is very strict, huh? We seen it last year when they put SMU in over Bama on some bullshit. Can't afford to lose games this year, man. Especially not to Florida State. I don't care about them not being ranked, being unranked, huh? You're going to play a solid football team who going to have a chip on his shoulder, who going to bring their A game just because they're playing Bama. Huh? That's the business. That's what it's about, dog. So bring the intensity, bring the anger, aggression, bring the determination, homie. Bring that chip on your shoulder since all y'all say you mad. All the players that came back saying it's a lot that was left on the table. Everybody talking about what's going to happen. Revenge, get back, show them the standard, homie. New and improved team, etc., 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 right? But we going to see, because guess what? The talking over. It's all over, baby. Now it's time to show. Put up or shut up, homie. Huh? So what y'all going to do, Bama? Captains, leaders, y'all ready? Ty Simpson, you ready? You prepared? Everybody been calling your name, my boy. Ty Simpson. Put him in over Milrow. Put him in here. Ty Simpson. Everybody wants you. You beat out Austin Mack. All eyes on you, Ty. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? It's time for action, man. It's time for action, dog. It's time for the Tide to roll. Roll all on their ass from the first to the fourth quarter. Let's get it. Make sure you tune in to the live. You know what it is, bro. Big school here. Roll Tide full of pride. Win, lose, or draw. Heavy. Yeah.